Hey guys, it's Jake. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to do an iPhone 6 screen replacement. So let's get started. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is take out the two bottom screws on the bottom of the phone. Now with every single iPhone, this is something you're going to want to do because it'll allow you to take the screen out much easier. The next step is to take a pry tool and go between the glass and the frame of the phone and pry slowly up. Be careful not to damage the screen even more, or the frame of the phone for that matter. Now once you get the phone open, you're going to notice that there are 7 screws you're going to want to take out. The first 2 are for the battery cover on the phone, which you can see here in the video. The next 5 are going to be covering your screen, your LCD and digitizer connections, as well as your home button and proximity sensor. Once you're finished removing all 7 screws from the phone, you can go ahead and remove the plates and begin unplugging connections. Now the first connection you are going to want to unplug is the battery connection, followed by the screen, LCD, proximity sensor, as well as the home button. Then once you're finished unplugging all these, you can remove the screen from the phone. Once you remove the screen, there will be 12 more screws you have to take off the actual screen. Now there will be 3 on the bottom, 3 on each side, and then 3 on the top. Now as important as you're unscrewing, remember to keep your screws organized because it'll be important for reassembly later on. Now, removing the top 3 screws will remove the cover for the ear speaker, which lays on top of your proximity sensor. Go ahead and remove the ear speaker, and we'll get back to the proximity sensor later. Now, the bottom 3 screws remove the cover for your home button. The cable attached to your home button is the most fragile cable you'll encounter while doing an iPhone 6 repair. If you tear it, you will lose the Touch ID functionality of your phone, so be careful not to damage it. Now go ahead and poke it out and put it to the side. Now we will remove the proximity sensor from the top, the same way pretty much, which is just getting underneath it and slowly prying it up. Now the last step of the old screen is removing the back plate, which also has the flex ribbon cable connecting to your home button on it. Now once you've gotten their back plate removed, it is finally time to install the new screen. So go ahead and remove all the coverings from it, and we are going to reattach all the screws back on. The first screws I usually start with are the screws on the side, because that usually helps from your back plate from moving around too much on you. Now whether you want to assemble the home button or proximity sensor first, it doesn't really matter which order you do it in. However, I tend to put the home button on first, followed by the proximity sensor. Now once you have finished screwing all the screws back into the screen, you can go ahead and test the new screen out before you actually close it up. What you'll do is reconnect your LCD and your digitizer, as well as your proximity sensor and your home button connection. Then before you screw anything else back in, you can go ahead and connect your battery again and press the power button. If you see the Apple logo show up, you know you have done things right. Now as you screw all the plates back into place, just double check to make sure you don't have any remaining screws. Then you can sit your screen back into place and put the bottom screws on and you will be finished. Now if you have followed all these steps correctly, you should have a brand new looking iPhone 6 with no cracks and a fully functioning screen. Now this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any more repairs you want to see done, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and please remember to like and subscribe.